8 decades after the Great Depression, will we see a Great Resignation? Our next guest says we can expect millions of workers to quit by Labor Day. Think about the irony there. So let's bring in Jessica Schaeffer, employment expert with LaSalle Network. Jessica, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Talk about that survey that was just done by your company. Why are you predicting a wave of resignations by Labor Day?
Listen, we have seen a ton of resignations already. As we're emerging from the pandemic, people are realizing their life got put in perspective over the past 15 months. Maybe they were in a job that they did not enjoy, but because the jobs market was so tight and so in such a unique space, they didn't want to leave. They didn't think they had other opportunities. And quite frankly, they probably didn't. Companies were doing layoffs and furloughs left and right. Now the market is completely different. People are saying, I'm not going to stay in the same job. My company didn't treat me right. Or you know what? I want flexibility that my current employer is not offering.
And what about burnout too? Because I know there have been a lot of people who've just been home this whole time, and they're not only balancing work at home, but also maybe childcare at home and other responsibilities. So are you hearing from people that they're experiencing burnout as well?
Oh, absolutely. It's crazy to think that being at home, we're experiencing burnout, because the alternative, what we used to experience of burnout, was working 50, 60-hour work weeks, huge commutes, huge amounts of work travel. And now it's the complete opposite, but you're still feeling that fatigue. It's that brain drain. And people are burnt out. They're looking for something different.
It seems like Labor Day is the target for a lot of companies right now for bringing people back into the office, trying to get, some sense of normalcy back. Why that particular date does it seem to be?
So we've seen companies start going back Memorial Day, after 4th of July, we're seeing companies come back, but that big date is Labor Day, to your point. When we surveyed about 350 CEOs and heads of HR, they were targeting fall of 2021 for a couple different reasons. The first is that school will be back in session, and so all of their working parents will have childcare. The second is that they're waiting for those vaccination rates to continue to rise. We've been in a really good position. We've continued to see that climb, but they think come fall, that'll be when the main majority of folks who are going to get vaccinated are fully vaccinated.
What about offering employees a hybrid work environment, a couple days in the office, the rest of the time at home, or a week on, week off type of situation? Is that something that a lot of companies are embracing, or not so much?
We're absolutely seeing companies ease back their workforce, because it'd be so drastic to go from no days in the office for 15 months to 5 days in, working that 9 to 5 or 8 to 4. So what we're seeing is companies saying, we're going to do 1 day, 2 days, start phasing you back in. A lot of organizations are choosing a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday work week and allowing their employees to work from home on Mondays and Fridays.
So where should people be looking for jobs right now?
That's the great thing about the economy right now, is that it's done a complete 180, and almost every industry is hiring. Even the sectors that we saw take a huge hit in COVID are actually the ones that are really craving for talent: the leisure, the hospitality, the retail sectors. But also you're seeing it in education, you're seeing it in healthcare, in technology, professional services. It's all across the board.
We got Jessica Schaeffer, employment expert with LaSalle Network. Thanks so much for your time this morning. Good luck to everybody out there who has to make some tough life choices soon. Appreciate it.